Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So here's Miami's starting group. Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Love in at the forcing. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Butler. The dish to Oladipo. Butler at the elbow. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Pirtle against Adebayo. Now here's Oladipo. Defense is right there. Lock at 6. Butler on the wing. Kicks it out to Love. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the shot is long. And Greg, Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Butler goes in. And Oladipo now atop the key. Pass to Love. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
But defensively, Love is so hard not to foul. You know, really great at scoring from anywhere on the court.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Van Vliet wide open. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
There's the pass to Anunoby. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That is first personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And that one's good by Butler.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Butler, here we go. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Back to Butler. 5 on the clock. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Hero against Anunoby. Butler from outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo finds Love. Outside Butler. There's 10 seconds left in the first. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Raptors ball.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pirtle. It'll count.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down. He's the very definition of what we call it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raptors lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Kicks it out to Love. Oladipo outside. Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot. Headshot off. Good D by Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Passes it to Siakam. Back to VanVleet. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First game foul.
VanVleet with it. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami, trailing by 5. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside for Lowry. Here's the screen. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Lowry kicks to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Martin with it, now defended by Oladipo. Boucher's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oladipo dishes to Butler. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Drives to the hoop. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Butler's got it all tied up now for Miami. The pass to Boucher. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Good save it. And he jams it with authority.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Trent kicks to Porter for the three. The Raptors rebound. Trent passes to Porter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for Otto Porter Jr. OG Anunoby's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Barnes against Butler. And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. Goes back up. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Siakam's shot is off. Now, here's Oladipo. And a close game so far through the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Heat with the lead on the floor for Miami. We've got Butler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. Timeout called, the Heat. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. VanVleet against Oladipo. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 and a bucket from VanVleet.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Barnes against Butler. Left side Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Pass to Adebayo and stolen by Barnes. To the paint. And Vliet on the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby has the open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Pirtle comes in for Achua. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Pirtle kicks to Trent. And that one hits back iron. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside Lowry. Back to Butler. Lots of room. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Bounce pass from Anunoby. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Lowry against Trent. And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo passes to Yurtseven. 6 on the shot clock. And foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Will Barton in for Anunoby. And the Raptors call time here.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
1:15 left to play in the third. The kick out to Oladipo. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Heat lead by 7.
A tremendous job by Victor Oladipo. You don't think of guards being prolific in the interior, but Mr. Oladipo is.
Porter, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes it to Yurtseven. Adebayo with the ball. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Feeds it to Barton to stop the run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Miami leading by 9. Butler passes to Yurtseven. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's just quality recognition from Victor Oladipo in the pick and roll. This guy has no problem giving up the basketball.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're deep. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Well, their pass to Yurtseven. Outside Lowry. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And Miami has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Anunoby. Now recovering. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Screen by Pirtle. For 3, Siakam. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Oladipo outside. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Barnes. Lowry against Van Vliet. Nobody near Barnes. And they recover it. Van Vliet with a screen on Oladipo. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Miami leading by 8. Oladipo misses. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Took him no time at all on that one. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Barnes against Butler. Back to Yurtseven. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. The pass to Adebayo. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers, and he's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Siakam against Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Pirtle kicks to Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Butler finds Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for the Heat. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Launches it. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. 7-point differential. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Kicks to Butler. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Van Vliet.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. .41 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off from 17 feet. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Yes!
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Now Yurtseven. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Butler. And it's in there.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Butler with the steal. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A truly gutsy performance. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
They try to pick up a win on the road.
Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And here's Smart and the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Outside, Brown. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And both free throws good for Brown. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Tatum. The Raptors making their last shot. Poeltl grabs a miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Now here's Smart. Got a piece of it. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. And here's Anunoby. Barnes with a screen on Brown. Anunoby for 3. Tatum pulls it in. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Brown finds Horford. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where the action is headed. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Here's Brown, and the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Anunoby. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. For 3. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. You know, Poeltl's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Poeltl. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany. The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Here's Horford. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Well, Horford isn't afraid to go old school and drop a shot there from mid-range.
Pass to Siakam. The shot comes out. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart passes to Tatum. This one for 3. Counted from distance.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Siakam, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Smart. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Siakam against Horford. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum against Barnes. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Outside Anunoby. Launches a three. Pirtle with the ball. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another three.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And here's Brown for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the one.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Picked by Pirtle. Siakam for three. And the Raptors, another three.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone, needs to keep taking and making threes.
Outside, Williams. The drive by Tatum. The shot's good. Tatum's got 7.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. And that one's long. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Anunoby for 3. Toronto the rebound. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. Barnes the screen. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And another shot. Back to Siakam. And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And the Celtics also making a change. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Here's the break. Here's Van Vliet. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Now here's Van Vliet. We've we've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college. Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And here's Brown for three. Boston again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Buries it from three.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 12. And here's Porter outside. Smart grabs a miss. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby. Now here's Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Three-pointer. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Boucher. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Achua against Muscala. It's not going to go for him. Achua with some nice D. Pass to Boucher. The three is up. That one is off. And Boston going the other way now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Trent, the pass to Porter. Back to Trent. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Brogdon. White for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. That one goes in.
Such a cerebral player. Brogdon showing off the ability to pick apart the D in these sets. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Williams. From outside the arc. The open shot, Barnes. They get it back. And the basket is good. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
White can't hit, and after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
White for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Birtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. He can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The quick thinking of Siakam using his athleticism and length to pounce on steals.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White against Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 14 points.
It's all about change of speed for Fred on his drives. That's how he makes it past defenders.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Pass to Barnes. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Brogdon finds Gallinari. For 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Birtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And then Siakam with the jam.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. He's all alone. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Not a guy to rack up a lot of steals, but Pirtle has those long arms, and he anticipates.
White, the pass to Williams. Gallinari for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 17-4 run. Siakam, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 10 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pirtle in the post. He's covered by Gallinari. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Now Williams. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Muscala. And so it's the Toronto Raptors, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Boston, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at point guard. Outside, Brown. 4 on the clock. Cash money from 16 feet away.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Achua with a screen on Smart. Trent from long range. Achua against Williams. Now here's Trent. Defense right on him. Some solid defense from Williams. The drive by Smart. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Trent for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Tatum with the 3. Horford outside. From the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
The kick out to Barton. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Now here's Brown. Horford outside. Tatum from long range. Porter pulls it in. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Hey guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Siakam the screen. Anunoby on the wing. Offline with a 3. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Down low. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
B.A. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Barnes. Siakam with it. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Here's Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
B.A., let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, B.A.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Fred VanVleet.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. There's 37 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Barnes with it, guarded now by Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Anunoby against Smart. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
From deep. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Showing that they're the... All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Williams against Adebayo. And Horford wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Yurtseveni's checked in for Caleb Martin. It's Saban trying to get open as Adebayo. Nice D from Williams. Here's the Celtics with the ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Brown. Williams has a screen for Smart, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Here's Smart. Over to the wing from downtown. Horford, no luck.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Well, their pass to Yurtseven. Left side, Hero. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Adebayo. He can't get that one. For Boston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. And the pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Brown. Back to Horford. It's Adebayo with the rebound. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this quarter.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Smart. Brown inside the line. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control.
Nice pass.
Hero against Smart. Over in the corner, Yurtsevin. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And it's Brown missing. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Yurtsevin finds Butler. Oladipo against Smart. The kick outside to Butler. No good from outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum with it. Now defended by Oladipo. The open shot, Horford. To the right side. Outside, Smart. And he banks in the layup.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Adebayo's got 6. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Smart kicks to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Austin needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Butler finds Yurtsevin. Back to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Celtics trail by 4. To the inside. Smart passes to Williams. And Adebayo sends it back. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can...
Oh, yes, sir.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
The kick out to Oladipo. And again, it's the Heat missing. Celtics trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Outside, Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. Out to the wing. Pass to Tatum. Feeds it to Williams. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 6. Smart passes to Tatum.
He's not going to let any shot go uncontested. Jimmy Butler trying to get his teammates to do the same on defense.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Butler against Tatum. Oladipo outside, and the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. White against Butler. Pass to Hero. 5 to shoot. Tries from the block. Rebound by Muscala. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes to White. Over Butler. And it's White missing. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And stolen by White. Back to Brogdon. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Miami foul.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Heat. Lowry comes in for Tyler Hero.
Third team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Down low. Here's Muscala. Boom! He jams it straight down. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Love with the bucket.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
Brogdon against Oladipo. Brogdon the pass to White. Gallinari a screen on Butler. 4 on the shot clock. And it's White missing. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and still focused enough to score.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us.
23. The Celtics. 16.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
They've got Adebayo. Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Butler against White. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Gallinari a screen on Lowry. Right wing. Here's Muscala. Sinks the 3-pointer. Muscala's got 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Back to Lowry. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lowry's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Heat.
And how about Lowry firing up his guys with the answer?
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader. And he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through. How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Brown with it, now defended by Oladipo. Tatum against Butler. Outside Tatum. Ball's knocked loose. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler dishes to Oladipo. Makes it off the glass. Oladipo's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. Lowry against Smart. And here's Love from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams, a screen on Lowry. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat beaten by 11. Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Smart against Oladipo. Kicks it out to Love. Butler sets a screen for Love. There's the drive. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
The kick out to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford no luck.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Tatum passes to Smart. Offensive rebound. Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Brown. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Off with the layup. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Dishes it to Smart. Back to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Oladipo.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Oladipo. Oladipo hits them both. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Smart. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 30. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trail by 13. On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Outside Butler. Pass to Martin. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Smart finds Williams. Shoots the 3. Horford no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. 15-point game. Adebayo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. Outside for Martin. The tray. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 18.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball. Pass to Martin. Back to Hero. Outside for Martin. Takes a 3. And the Heat, another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Miami?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Tatum way outside. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Love check in for Caleb Martin. The Heat leading by 21. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Hero. Back to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Williams, a screen on Hero. In the corner, Tatum with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Love outside. Here's Adebayo. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
Boston foul.
And Adebayo drops them both. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Horford finds Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Brown. Back to Tatum. Can they get it? Williams trying to break free, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills An ability to find the open teammate is very special.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Releases. Hero, no good. Now Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. On offense, here come the Raptors. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Well, just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
VanVleet against Hero. Oladipo on the wing. Butler passes to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Anunoby. Siakam with it. And your 7 picks him up defensively. The 3 from Barnes. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Oladipo. High post here at 7. Working on Siakam. Butler passes to Adebayo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And Miami has possession. The Raptors making their last shot. That one falls.
Well, there's a certain aggressiveness and assertiveness with which Victor Oladipo approaches the game. That's a pretty play through contact.
Now here's VanVleet. Outside Barnes. Into the lane. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. And it's Oladipo off the drive. Here's Adebayo. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Butler. Out to Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Well, there is an athleticism and a vertical that you've got to contend with Victor Oladipo.
Right side, Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Anunoby, a screen on Hero. VanVleet finds Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Boom! He jams it straight down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. VanVleet with a screen on Oladipo. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. Lays it up and banks it in. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Butler passes to Hero. Oladipo against Anunoby. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Anunoby against Oladipo. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. To the paint. Yard 7 finds Butler. Clock at 4. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
There's a level of physicality that Jimmy Butler plays with that he's going to force you to match. Nice job drawing contact. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Gary Trent is out there with Will Barton, and it's Porter in at the 3. Toronto trailing. Barton outside. To the left side wing. Here's Siakam. A good-looking shot from the wing. Siakam's got 6 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Achua with a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
And the Heat making a change here. Love's checked in. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Butler passes to Hero. Outside Butler. The shot misses. Great D that time from Porter. Toronto shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Achua with a screen on Hero. Pass to Achua. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Love. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Trent, the pass to Porter. Trent with a screen on Butler. Back to Trent. Shoots over Hero. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Trent's got his first basket. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a free tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Oladipo, shot's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Trent with a screen on Oladipo. Martin finds Trent. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Porter with the steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Back to Trent. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The shot by Butler, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Trent, the pass to Porter, goes up from the top of the key. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Love with the ball, now guarded by Achua. Outside Butler. Hero outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got 9 points.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Here's Siakam. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Back to Lowry. With 4 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. And why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
And so a close game as we wrap up the thanks, Allie.
The Raptors, 33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. He was all alone on that one. He's got 9.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
Butler with the bucket.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Out to Lowry. Deflected. Outside Barnes. Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Van Vliet. Takes a three.
And you just sit down in the stance and refuse to be moved on the defensive end. Kyle Lowry forces the miss.
And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And down it goes. 2 points. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Pass to Lowry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And Grant, no team better than Miami in developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Tyler Hero's checked in for Miami. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Trent in for Fred VanVleet. The Raptors with a lead. Boucher with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Barton against Hero. Back to Trent. Fires the three. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. By himself. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
There's just an innate sense from Victor Oladipo of when to get after it on the steals end of things. This guy's defensive instincts are impressive.
Pass to Barton. Up and in on the layup.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here at 7 finds Adebayo. Hero outside. There's the triple. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 6th assist of the night. Barton against Oladipo. Barton attacking. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Adebayo passes to Oladipo to the middle. Achua with a steal.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
Back to Hero. The three. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And Toronto calls time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's VanVleet. Oh, off target. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. He put together And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Van Vliet. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Pass to Van Vliet from downtown. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 3.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Butler. Hero on the wing from behind the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Yurt-7. Butler with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Here's Oladipo. Outside for Butler. Van Vliet against Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Miami trailing. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Hero finds Oladipo. Yurt-7 against Anunoby. Hero outside. Butler on the wing. It's stolen by Barnes.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Van Vliet outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Oladipo. And there's the whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Yurt-7. Back to Oladipo. Now Adebayo.
Well, there's no question that Fred Van Vliet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Butler. Siakam outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Hero, the pass to Yurt-7. Barnes against Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Hero, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Yurt-7. Adebayo against Barnes. Hero for 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Van Vliet against Hero. Siakam outside. Rebounded by Butler. Miami's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Kicks it to Hero to tie it up. Oh, he nails it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
To the inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. And 3 from Barnes. And Hero grabs the board.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Back to Oladipo. And that misses. That would have put him up. Hero against Van Vliet. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Miami calls timeout. They're down by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Pass to your 7. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Count it.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Williams kicks to Horford. Outside, Smart. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Anunoby has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Back to VanVleet. And he's good on the 3-ball. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's deflected and stolen by Siakam. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors. There's Brown with the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. On deep. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Brown wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. Pirtle with the ball. Williams picks him up. VanVleet passes to Barnes. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbs a ton of information from him.
Brown finds Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's VanVleet. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's Pirtle. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Horford with the screen on Barnes. Tatum draws the double. Feeds to Horford. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And, folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brown's got 5 now.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Plays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Home in the paint. Toronto leading by 9. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum against Barnes. To the middle. The kick out to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Van Vliet, here we go.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Shot by Brown. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Connects from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
On the wing, Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Williams. The shot comes out. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Barton finds Boucher on the top of the key. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown the pass to Horford. Right side, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Fires the three. Boucher with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Martin kicks to Boucher. Down low, deflects the pass. Achua the pass to Trent. Three-pointer on the way. And Boston with the rebound. Passes it to Horford. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brown outside. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
And here is Trent outside. Horford with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Smart kicks to Horford. Boucher with the steal. Up top, Porter, guarded by Tatum. Back to Porter. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 14. Now the pass to Boucher. They get it back. Here's Achua. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah. You think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Celtics 16, the Raptors 32.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
You've got Malcolm Brogdon. Gallinari is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston Five.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Siakam inside. Gallinari covering. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
So it's Boston now. It's an 18-point game. A shot by Brogdon wide open. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go with a 3. Boston again missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Anunoby, good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. 5 on the clock, looking to end the run, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
Gary Trent Jr.
Raptors leading by 23. Barnes kicks to Trent. Launches a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Poke loose. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And Siakam throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Passes to Gallinari. Shot on the wing, and the basket is good. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the night. Raptors leading by 23. Siakam sets a screen for Trent. From past the arc. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Purdy. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Porter's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Barton subbed in for OG Anunoby. Barton right side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Horford.
First team foul.
The Raptors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Both free throws good from Barton. 46 seconds left in the third. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Tatum with a screen on Trent. Smart passes to Tatum. Looking to get back on track here. Can't connect from short range.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
The kick out to Tatum. To the right side. To the paint. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Up in time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher. Will Barton is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Achua. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Achua. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Personal foul.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. From deep three-point range, an absolute pound from three-point range. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter. Toronto leading by 21. The pass to Octopi. Jacks up a three. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Birtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Van Vliet passes to Birtle. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
To the middle. It's picked off. Up top, Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Good work defensively by Horford. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Anunoby is screen on Tatum. Van Vliet wide open. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 6. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the Raptors miss again. Boston shooting the ball at 42%. Down low, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
For 3, Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Siakam. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Back to Tatum. There's the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big time. Oh, my.
Nice finish.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. Boston with the ball. Smart kicks to Tatum. 34 seconds left in the game. And another miss by Boston.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Anunoby, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up to the Celtics and finish off by Brown.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
For three, Van Vliet with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big...
alterations here. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Smart with the ball. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Butler out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And Oladipo drops them both. Here's Tatum. It in off the glass.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Yurtseven finds Hero. Adebayo against Williams. Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. Goes back up. 6 to shoot. And it's good on the layup.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now here's Yurtseven. Pass to Butler. Oladipo outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside, Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the triple. First shot won't go. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. The drive by Butler. Hero outside. Yurtseven passes to Hero. Yurtseven a screen from the arc. And Hero with the 3. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Now here's Brown. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. Pass to Oladipo. Yurtseven, a screen on Brown. For 3, Oladipo. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start to the middle. And it's Miami with a rebound. Now here's Butler. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Smart outside. Tatum against Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Hero, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Smart finds Williams. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Back to Oladipo. Yurt-7, a screen on Brown. Pass to Yurt-7. He's off on that one, and it's Boston the other way. Tatum with it. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. It's rebounded by Yurt-7. Miami trailing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Knocks it loose. Here we go, all alone. And here they go. Back to Tatum. The three is up. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 9.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Adebayo in the post. Williams defending. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling Jimmy dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammates. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. To the left wing. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Oladipo finds Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Horford. Outside for Butler. Hero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smart. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Celtic ball.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Oladipo against Brown. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to keep it alive. Williams misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside for Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. And here's Butler outside. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Williams, a screen on Hero. Smart for 3.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hero on the wing. Shot to end the cold streak. He drops it from range. Hero's got 6.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Kyle Lowry comes in for Hero. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oladipo finds Love. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Love's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Muscala, the pass to Smart. Up and over Lowry. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Miami, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Right side Love. Back to Butler. To the paint. Puts up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Smart against Lowry. 5 to shoot. Pass to Muscala. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Oladipo on the take. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Lowry against Smart. Now here's Horford. Right side Tatum. Gets an open look and hits it. Tatum's got 13 now.
Well, Tatum knows he doesn't always need to get inside. He has that touch to make the mid-range jumper.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got
The Celtics 23, the Heat 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Victor Oladipo, Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Brogdon against Lowry. And it's Brogdon missing. The Heat with the lead.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Over to the left wing. Adebayo in the post. He's against Gallinari. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Brogdon against Lowry. Muscala, screen on Lowry. And it's Brogdon missing. And Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Muscala, screen on Lowry. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Adebayo with a steal. Lowry with it, now guarded by Brogdon. Butler. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. The kick out to Williams. From deep. Pure from three-point range. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Heat lead by 6.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to score in close.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Gallinari inside. Covered by Love. Gallinari's shot is off. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
White hits them both. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative score in close.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 assists now tonight. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Williams. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Butler. Back to Oladipo. 4-3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston trailing. Outside Gallinari. Outside for Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Brogdon's got 5 now.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Left side Butler. Outside Love. Back to Butler. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 9.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Here's Gallinari. Oladipo with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Adebayo, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Gallinari, the pass to Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Lowry. Brogdon comes up empty down low. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat leading by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Back to Oladipo. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Heat lead by 11.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Tatum with it. Hero picks him up. Hero against Brown. Tatum inside. It's good.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Butler passes to your 7. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Brown. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. Butler passes to Oladipo. And here's your 7. Outside Butler, back to your 7. Butler finds your 7. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Outside for Butler. The 3 is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's been aggressive all night. Butler's gotten himself into a rhythm, and the defense has no answer.
Back to Horford. And he lays it up and in.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Pass to your 7. It's stolen by Smart. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
I love seeing Big Al get up the floor that way. Sets a great example there for his teammates.
Butler passes to Hero. You're 7 with the ball. Horford covering. Adebayo from long range. Horford pulls it in. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. There's Tatum with the 3. Unable to get that one.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here at 7, passes to Butler. Hero on the wing. Pass to your 7. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here at 7, no good. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And Tatum, here we go. Tries again. There's the 3. And there's Horford on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off their arc tonight.
1:19 left to play in the 4th. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's the 3. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. And the Heat lead by 10.
What a move by Jimmy Butler. Has the defense back on his heels. Pulls up on a dime.
Here's Smart. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here at 7, passes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on Butler. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Heat ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Pass to Adebayo. To the wing on the left. Now here's Butler. Hounded by Tatum. And here's the fast break. Horford for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero for three. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.